G'day, today we're going to have a look at Jagged Alliance 3 that has just come out. This is one that wasn't gifted to me, like they haven't given me the key, I've bought this one. I loved Jagged Alliance 2. I would still say it's one of my 5 favorite games of all time. As a 1999 game, I found that playable for the next 20 years. Its style just sort of worked, and every review I've seen so far of this game, it basically says it's great strategy, but it's a little bit hokey. There's some dumb dialogue. It feels stereotypical in characters. It's like, yeah, you are exactly describing Jagged Alliance 2. So, I very much look forward to seeing how they've done this one. Sounds like it is good, so fingers crossed. The game is meant to be a challenge, even at normal difficulty. Wounds healed slowly. Equipment takes a lot of time. Running out of money is very real risk. You can turn on forgiving mode or for a more relaxed experience where attrition is less. No thanks, I can take it. Alright. Standard difficulty setting offering a decent combat challenge. Hard difficulty recommended for all veterans of the genre. Well, veterans of Jagged Alliance, I'd say I'll kick in that one. No one committing... I don't think we want that. One thing that was actually really fun about Jagged Alliance 2 was saving and loading. It was a very weird thing to describe, but trying the same scenario over and over again for different results. Because it wasn't randomized, if you did the exact same few things in a row, they would play out exactly the same. So you sort of... But it was such a hard game that was just sort of part of the puzzle. It was almost solving a puzzle as opposed to winning a fight. Saving during a battle is forbidden. No. Lethal weapons... No down state, mercs die when they get to 0. Ooh. We'll leave that off for now. Start game. The original Jagged Alliance games of the 1990s poked fun at cliches and stereotypes that existed in action movies of the time. Jagged Alliance 3 continues this tradition, but also takes jabs at contemporary issues and pop culture. This game is a work of fiction, where a lot of stuff blows up, and is not based on any real persons, locations, or events. Players are encouraged to use their own judgment and discretion when playing the game, and deciding which group of enemies get the grenade for the first grenade.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
This is Emma Lafontaine. Thank you for agreeing to help me find my father. I don't have much time to talk. I've been told it's no longer safe for me here, so I'm preparing to leave. I can't believe a city that only a few months ago was filled with joy
That
and
aim login screen looks
is
familiar.
now a place of fear and suspicion. But perhaps that tells you just how important my father is to this country. You see, Alphonse Lafontaine is much more than just the president. He is the symbol of my people's faith in a brighter future for Grand Chien. Since his abduction, that faith has been shaken. Things like law and justice are fragile concepts here, and the political enemies my father made are already calling for emergency powers to be invoked. I don't know if they are behind the kidnapping, but I am sure they are planning to take advantage of it. The person who took my father calls himself the Measure. I haven't been able to find out who he really is, but everyone knows what he wants. He has demanded the entire Ajani River Valley be given to him. His followers, who call themselves the Legion, have already seized most of it. But he has vowed to execute my father should the government attempt to intervene. I've wired the money you requested. Please, assemble your team and come meet me on Ernier Island at Corazon Santiago's villa. She is the Adonis representative I told you about in my email. Her diamond mining operations can help with additional funding should you need it. My car is here. I have to go. I'll have more details for you when we meet.
The way that I used to play Jagged Alliance 2 was that you can obviously hire mercs in this game, but in Jagged Alliance 2 there were enough people on the map that you could find and get for free, so I'm talking about 10, that I used to play the game where I didn't hire anyone, and I just had to take me and then slowly pick up guys along the way. But I have no idea what the layout of this is going to be, so definitely I'm going to at least have to recruit a few guys. So this is the webpage for the Association of International Mercenaries, or AIM for short. Here you can browse hire different mercs for your starting squad. It is recommended that you hire at least 3 mercs, but do keep a watch on your funds. You will be able to hire mercs at any time during your mission, so do not worry if you currently lack funds to hire the most legendary mercs. Steroid seems familiar. I feel like he was from the other ones. Ice sounds familiar. Thor and Wolf, I think we're both definitely there. Ivan, I think, was around. Shadow definitely was. He was on my team a few times. Good to see a Shadow. Yeah, a lot of these names look familiar. Alright. So let's start off nice and low. I'm not sure what equipment we've got, but I recall that from the previous one, getting someone who had the right equipment did help. So the other thing that actually was the biggest factor in Jagged Alliance 2 was intelligence. So the wisdom here would probably play a big role. Looks like we've got a few people that are quite sharp. So we're going to go for our mate here. Oh, it's a shotgun. It's not even a sniper rifle. Well, she's got a sniper rifle. Or a rifle, at least, rather than necessarily sniper. So we'll take you. How much money have I got? So I've got 30,000. She's 4. So let's contact her.
Hello, talking computer. I am Kalina. Nice to meet you. Are you offering a job?
Yes.
Bye-bye, talking computer. Nice of you to send me on an adventure.
Alright, so... he's real smart. I mean, the medics usually are. The thing is, the way that they sort of work is... This could be different, but it was... The more that you use an ability, the more you gain ability in that. So for example, if you had low marksmanship but you're really smart, if you keep firing your gun, your marksmanship is going to get better faster because you're smart enough to improve it and you're using it. And that goes for everyone. The dumber you are, the slower that that evolves. So we really want guys that are sharp. So we will take the doctor as well.
Is this a prank call?
Alright, and then we want probably we said 3, so 1 more guy. Now I don't know if we get us as a merc. We did in the other one. She's quite sharp. Her marksmanship's a bit lower. We've already got whatever her ability is. An all-rounder. Marksmanship training. But he's coming with a shotgun. Got a medic. His ability. Mechanical. We've got a mechanical one, we've got a medic, and then there's all-rounder and a marksman. So let's take the marksman.
I am Omri. You must be the Glavny. Do you have job? Is it easy? Good.
Alright, so let's go with those 3. Jump over to the aim evaluation. Oh, that's the evaluation of them. Do like that pose. Alright, welcome to the Institute. The IMP analyzes you scientifically. We look at your personality. Yeah, this is all Jagged Alliance 2. So, enter your personal ID. Welcome to the Institute. I'll take the PET. Following test will put you in a series of hypothetical situations. Sunny day. You're enjoying a rest from mercenary work, and you're at your favorite place, which is dojo, teaching you yellow belt in humanity, the beach, you're attaching a minigun and arm plates to your favorite motorboat, shooting range, the office, you're helping secretary who somehow got stuck in a weapons cabinet again. I mean, you can sort of read this and guess what abilities you're going to be benefiting. You finished your previous assignment 6 months ago when you and your team destroyed a terrorist camp. It wasn't an actual assignment, you just needed to use the bathroom. You infiltrated a secret military complex in North Korea dressed as a little girl, killing 3 bad guys with a bobby pin and teddy bear. You sniped 3 enemies before the first body hit the ground. One of them was piloting a helicopter. You got drunk the night before. Easy. Yet you made some new enemies with that mission. What happened? Nothing spectacular. Cars exploding, buildings demolished, satellite falling down from low orbit, just the usual amount. You hunted down all your enemies, the friends of your enemies, the enemies of your friends, but then the enemies of your enemies turned against you. Your favorite jeep got a scratch. Those responsible screamed for hours. You made the mistake of sparing some of the bad guys, tending to their wounds and sending them off to jail, and discovered they later escaped. Let's be nice about it. Suddenly your page bleeps all the new emails from that email address. You raised an eyebrow. Open your outbox and read this. You'll pay for your transgressions. We know where you live. There's a photo of your front porch attached. How much are you concerned? You're furious. You're worried. You're annoyed. You don't care. Jump car, drive to Killer Hill, so we'll go to that one. You're almost at home when a stranger in a trench coat appears and stands in your way. Psst, hey, what do you say about some good stuff? Good response. Sure, want to buy some? About time. I'm here with the detonators, right? Sorry, I didn't recognize you. My mum always told me not to take stuff from strangers, so let me introduce myself before I take all of your stuff. I've got no time for this. Step aside. I'll open a new hole. Let's go. Polite. With a flash of steel, the stranger pulls a knife from his coat. Hands up, Merc. You walk right into our trap. You show him your favorite hobby, limb origami. Where there was a knife in his hand, now there's a hole. You almost drop your grenade laughing. You open your medical bag and introduce him to a normal concept of reverse first aid. Kill me if you want, he yells. You're dead already. You just don't know it yet. You kill him. Not that you need his permission, but it feels real better with it. You don't find his death threats to be funny, so you smash his face with your fists. You handcuff him, attach him to explosives. You bring him home, tied up in your trunk for a proper interrogation. Yep. So we're trying to get smart results, basically what I'm going for. When you finally get home, you see there are tracks on the lawn and front door. Your house is ajar. What do? You kick down the front door. You do it by the book, call for backup, throw on flashbang. You prowl around the house, silently climbing in. You just sigh and get your first aid kit ready. I mean, that's more... I feel like first aid is going to be the one with high wisdom. Inside, there is another surprise in the form of two armed intruders, both very, very dead. You investigate the remains to determine the cause of death. They died of ignorance of your warning sign about your landmines. Love to have landmines about. They died of lead poisoning. Your 12-year-old niece is immensely proud of her submachine gun skills. They died for science. They contributed by testing Newton's law of health pressure plate. They died of joys and laughter. Those happen to be the names of your favorite Rockweilers. Let's go to the dogs. All is well that ends well, except maybe not so well for those thugs. What do we do next? Investigate, find more about these who attacked you. If there are more of them, you will hunt them down. Search the bodies for weapons and valuables. This is how nature works. Cows give us milk, hens eggs, and bad guys give us loot. Throw the bodies to your pigs. Gosh, you missed mercenary work. You should look for a contract from another Jagged Alliance and get back in action. Let's do that. Okay, your personality type is Inspector. You take a logical approach to achieving goals, completing projects, and you're able to work at a steady pace towards accomplishing tasks. You're perceptive, but in order to focus on the task at hand, you tend to ignore unnecessary distractions, such as dead bodies in your wake. Your dominant psychological need is relatedness. You try to connect with others, understand them, and even make them see your point of view, although sometimes it is only to get them in line with your gun sights. Your spirit animal is the chameleon. Okay, our name is... let's go Stu. Nickname is Stu. Alright, now this is where we want to make some adjustments. So, Wisdom, it's got me at 75. We want to go up. So, I'm pretty sure that if you go too low with this, it won't allow you to... Oh, they might have changed that. It used to be that if you were below 25 on an ability, it wouldn't let you upgrade it anymore. But we definitely want maximum... This is purely gone from the way that I used to roll in Jagged Alliance 2. But it was, you needed wisdom, you needed strength because it was hard to learn. You wanted health and agility. These ones don't matter. If I assume that my role is never going to involve any of those, we can drop my marksmanship down just to up these a whole lot more. That's exactly how I would design a Merc in Jagged Alliance 2. Not too much in the options. I mean, I wouldn't say any of them exactly look like me. I guess I'm Beret Boy. Personal perks. Okay, when we go, I'll trust that they've sort of picked a few of these right for me. I don't want stealthy. I think I definitely did pick stealthy towards like what I was doing there. teaching. Go with that. We can offer you 1 slot for a mercenary certificate. Are you sure this is a choice for your mercenary? Lovely. Okay. So, we are ready to start. We've got our squad. So we'll just sort of unpause. The style map is also very Jagged Alliance too. What's really fun about this is it seems like it's a very true update of the 24-year-old game.
Now make camp and rest.
Alright, let's see what the combat looks like. Only took us 15 minutes to get here. Alright, so we can
Ready to do stuff.
Who is that? Is that me? So is it going to give me any hints of where people are, or are we sort of fog of war? I mean, I see some dead guys up here. Where's this go? Oh, there's a guy. We can talk to him. I guess we can't get around to him.
That well.
I mean, the 1999 game had fog of war too, so it wouldn't surprise me if 24 years later it's still a big old feature.
Oh shit! There's an enemy over there. Steady now. Calm and ready.
All right.
You can do this, Michael.
The foreigners are here! To arms!
Okay, good. They quite generously let me have the the first shot here. All right, Stu, you're pretty slow. I didn't even check
Yes?
if you got weapons. You've got an Uzi. Okay, so Doc,
MD present.
let's what's the rules of the way that this this sets? So okay, so as opposed to say XCOM, this actually does deal in specific action points. So it'll cost me 4 action points to shoot at that guy, but we want to move. Where is my move option? I just want to send him across to here. Right, okay, so that's a left. Right, okay, so left click to command, not right click. Okay, so get to there. Crouch. And then I can't imagine you've got any chance of hitting that guy.
I think I can, you know, get him.
Now, I wouldn't bet on you hitting the guy in the head or anything. You're definitely not specific enough at this point. But what we'll do is we'll right click to try and like improve your aim on this shot.
It is okay. Sometimes I get distracted too.
I am awake, Glovney, but hungry.
How many action points is that going to cost me? Just 1? Okay. Well, let's move you all the way over here. Well, his accuracy is way better. So let's go for the... Oh, so you're saying if I want to shoot at that guy, I'd actually have to move. You are using a shotgun too, so I suppose we should get you on the... Why are you not shooting? How many... Still got 8 moves, right? So why can't I... Is this beyond your range? Is that your... grievance? We are not looking good, fellas. Can I put you on like a Overwatch? Okay, good.
Stalk now, nap later.
Not that I exactly wanted you to move, but... Alright, we'll get you to move
Moving to
there.
position.
Nice slide.
Ready to shoot.
Alright. Natural born leadership of Stu's kicking through right away. Okay.
Yes?
Lena. Now, you can't actually get back here anymore, can you? Because this guy scooched across and blocked your entrance there. So, if you were to go there, you'd have to run all the way around. So let's move you to there so you can at least be seen by the guy up the hill.
All right.
And then let's try
I
you
have
on...
the villain in my sights.
What have you got? You're not a very good shot, though. We really probably should have given you a rifle to, Omrin. Oh,
Die in the Legion is to have truly lived.
forget about everything I said.
Will you share your extra ration for kill with Omrin?
Alright, so now she's in a little bit of a dangerous spot. Because, oh, and actually that guy can't see. It depends on what this goon's gonna do.
Go to hell.
So hopefully these guys are very bad. Oh, there we go. Overwatch kicked in. Okay. So, our mate Omrin. I'm gonna get you to... Oh, we got, sorry. Let's start with Omrin.
Michael here.
And I'm gonna move you over there.
Let's take all Glovney.
I don't need you to loot. I mean... Just what parts? And then... The other thing I realized I just did is I got him to move while crouched, where I should have stood him
Ready
back up
to,
to
do stuff.
get to do that. So we say the amount of steps it would take him to move while
I guess.
crouched is way more than if he was standing. So it's my mistake. What I'm gonna do is I'll get Elena to... She still can't see him. Moves forward she can.
You have a good shot.
Oh, oh. You are immediately my
Have a
favorite,
good walk.
Elena. That's a difference. Like sometimes as well, that's just the difference between having a rifle and having a pistol. That they're just a better shot with a rifle. So the first thing we want to do is just save the game straight away. We want to fight. See, there's a whole bunch of autosaves going on too.
Yes?
We move.
That little ghost guy still hanging out there for some reason. Now, I suppose as well what we need to do is loot
Let us move slow.
the other
No need
bodies.
to rush.
No looting to be done.
On my way.
What else have we got this way? Not really much of anything. It just sort of loops at the top here,
well.
so...
I can't be sure, but that might be something interesting. Right?
Alright, get ourselves some
All
herbs.
right.
We're going, right?
Now, I can see that these are, say, dead.
There's some loot over there. Ready.
You can see that when I
Yes.
select everyone, it's got Omrim with the star. I don't know how to change that star to someone else. Dead body has a knife. Let's give the knife to... Stu's got a knife, so it's got an MD. 9mm would be MD, I believe.
Tuck.
Where was our mate down here?
Let's move.
Sure.
Now we want Stu to talk to him because of his leadership,
Ready.
wisdom, sort of high up and everything
Will do.
for conversation.
Don't shoot. I'm just a bystander here. An innocent civilian. I heard some shots fired up the hill. I came to take a look and I saw the Legion getting their asses kicked.
Makes sense to me. Better to watch a fight than be in one.
But I'm not with them. I was just doing a bit of scavenging on the beach. Yeah, that's how I provide for my family. Oh, you mean this gun here? It's just... it's just for protection, boss. These are dangerous times on the island.
Alright, tell us about the Legion. So you have family, hands up, goodbye.
Oh, yes, boss. A big family over in the Rust. That's what we call the area just east of town. It's not a nice place. My boys cannot play football without tripping on old war equipment. They depend on me, you see. If I don't bring home the bacon, they don't eat. My poor family.
Very shiny necklace for that, though. Action may have major consequences.
Eh ouais, Chien Sauvage, the best team in Grand Chien. Their merchandise is shit though. I asked for 13 and they printed 31. Well, that's the Patriotic Legion of Grand Chien. Quite a gang they are. I think some of them were trying to snatch that Emma girl, the president's daughter, but I guess that didn't work out. Don't know nothing, boss. I've just heard that the Major wants the girl. I guess he wishes to complete the set with her father.
I mean, I can see that I've now given myself another, like... option here. So I wonder if just sort of going through all these talking points will give me more.
Huh. Well, he's the leader of the Legion, of course. No one really seems to know him at all. Very mysterious figure. Very dangerous. May I go now? Please? You know, you're right. I think I heard something about that. But I don't know anything. I don't want to be involved in any of this, you know? Can I just go back to my family?
Let's say get MD to make this claim.
No. This is not true. Don't shoot me, boss. I mean, maybe I had some dealings with the Legion in the past, but who doesn't? It's a small island. Look, just let me go to my family and I will give you diamonds from my secret stash. I swear. Bien sûr. Please, take these. I just found them on the beach, I swear. All yours now. I can go? And you won't shoot me in the back?
I only shoot people for money. And for food.
Let's grab what we can.
Alright.
There's some loot in here.
90 diamonds.
Sure. Yes?
Alright, we got more guys to loot. I don't think that's what Kayla's. She doesn't have a 762, so let's just chuck that in Omran's backpack for now. All parts. Okay, keep going that way.
No need to rush.
So we will go back up.
Let's move.
I guess we've got to head up to the flag hill. There we are.
Let's go.
Right, I was on the assumption that that dude that we're talking to was who killed all these, but no, it would have been these much more well-trained guards up here.
Anybody got snack?
You, Miss LaFontaine's mess. Go on inside. They are expecting you.
Thank you, sir.
I wonder what secrets this is hiding.
Thank God you made it. I wanted to warn you, but you were already en route. Legion forces have landed on Ernier. They even tried to attack us here at the villa. I can't imagine what they want with this tiny island. Then I'm sorry I came.
Did I accidentally click on a...
I know how you feel. That's why I prefer bandages over bullets.
I am so grateful to hear you say that. Grand Chien's own government can't do a thing to help. I am reassured by your confidence. Here, please take...
Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is the nicest gift I have ever received for shooting at someone.
You're quite welcome. Now, as to beginning your search, I suppose questioning the Legion soldiers on Ernier about my
All
father
the
would be a good
the
way
soldiers
for
have
you
the
to start.
vibe of NoHo
This
Hank
is
from
Corazon
Barry.
Santiago. She's the director of operations in Grand Chien for the Adonis Corporation. Her people encountered the Legion face to face. She will manage additional funding while you are in the field.
Additional funds are good. Snacks are also good.
Hello, it is good to meet you. As Emma said, I will provide you with a cut of the proceeds from the Adonis diamond mines to help fund your mission as you liberate each
I'm really
one
doing a
from
bad
Legion
job of
control.
hitting like the click just
But
as someone's
first
about to
things
say
first.
something. It's skipping an
The Legion
entire
have
chunk.
overrun the island, capturing the town and the old fortress. Liberating the town is essential to securing transport to the mainland, but securing the old island will ensure you have a good base of operations. Additionally, the locals may be appreciative and give useful intel.
Alright, we can just say
Good
goodbye
luck.
for now.
Corazon and I will be keeping in touch via radio.
Well, although we didn't really see too much combat, I suppose that's the end of sort of the look, because that's our half an hour gone through. I'm definitely enjoying it. And I look forward to see where it goes. The combat, I feel I've got some improvements to do in my positioning and remembering how to move everything about. But yeah, so far so good. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.